Hi guys, it's Keith H again from Players of War Airsoft in Scotland. The video that you're going to watch today has been inspired really from several emails that I've received through YouTube regarding unjamming blockages to BB guns, and having said lots of times that the MP44 that you can see on your screen just now is a gun that's never let me down, people are always asking how I maintain it and what I do to keep the barrel clean. So what I'll do today is I'll show you first of all how to remove the blockage from your gun and then how to clean your barrel afterwards. So what causes blockages? Generally with any BB gun, and real guns for that matter as well, it's something that you want to keep clean. So a dirty barrel that isn't maintained is going to lead at some point to BBs jamming up there and becoming blocked. What also causes blockages are using very low grade, poor quality BBs which once fired, bits of debris break off of the BB and lodge themselves in the barrel of the gun, and that in itself leads to blockages at some point. So always use high grade BBs and always keep your barrel nice and clean. So what does a blockage sound like, or a jammed BB? Well, your gun's not going to sound like it normally does. What will happen is you'll get a low pitch kind of thumping noise. You don't get the same loud crack that you normally get when you pull the trigger. So with the blockage there, what's the first thing I'm going to do? Well, I'm going to remove the magazine first of all, so that the feed chamber from the magazine to the gun itself is exposed and we can remove the blocked BB. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to turn the hop setting to off, so that when we put the cleaning rod in the gun it doesn't cause any damage to the hop system. So that's what we do first of all. Now what we need to do next is use the cleaning and unjamming rod that should be supplied with your airsoft gun when you buy it from the manufacturer. So one end, as you can see on your screen just now, is a cutaway section that's diagonal. The longest part of the cleaning rod is going to be along the top, with the diagonal line coming down the way, and that's going to be forced in the barrel to push the BB down towards the magazine feed well, and the BB should fall out after that. So it goes into the barrel like so, it's pushed all the way down, and I can now feel resistance in the barrel itself. So the resistance that's being met is the BB at the end of the feed well. So I'll just move this into shot a little bit better so you can see what's going to happen next. Okay, so we've put the cleaning rod all the way down the barrel of the gun and it's met with resistance. The resistance being the BB at the end of the feed chamber. So once you've put that in there, if the BB doesn't pop out when you do that, if you just tilt the gun up the way, that's it, the BB has now fallen out. So that was what was blocking the barrel of the gun. And you'll have to excuse all the scratches on the actual gun itself. It's obviously a veteran of lots of airsoft skirmishes at POW, so it's not a brand new shiny gun that you might have expected. Okay, so that's the blockage removed from the gun. So what we're going to do now to clean it. That's where the other end of your cleaning rod comes into use. It's like a very large eye on a very large needle. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some kitchen paper which threads through the loop like so. Only needs to be a few centimetres long, roughly equal distance on either side of the eyelet. And what we're then going to do is we're going to use some dedicated silicone gun oil to spray on the kitchen roll, and that's going to give the paper more absorbency and it's going to pick up dirt within the barrel of the gun. So just remove the lid. So this is going to be sprayed on the paper. Okay, so both sides of that have been sprayed, giving it some more absorbency. Okay, so now we've sprayed the paper with the silicone gun oil. All we do now is we feed the rod with the paper on it into the barrel. Once it's entered the barrel, we're going to twist, and you can twist any way you want, clockwise or anti-clockwise, and we'll sweep down the whole barrel with that twisting motion. And that twisting motion is going to remove the dirt and grime that's in the barrel, sweeping the whole surface of it from top to bottom. So once we've reached the bottom, we just begin extracting the cleaning rod in the same twisting motion, and that sweeps again the inside of the barrel. And when we pull this out, preferably it would be clean, however, after being skirmished with, you may notice there are some really dirty marks on there. So despite the fact that this gun is well maintained, and a sign of it being well maintained is that it's never let me down, there is grime on there from the last skirmish. So you would repeat this process over and over and over again until you can sweep the inside of the barrel and produce a clean bit of paper when it comes back out again. So prevention is always better than a cure. If you clean your gun barrel regularly, especially if you're in the habit of skirmishing outdoors in a woodland environment like I do, in a country like Scotland for example, that's very wet with a kind of miserable climate, your gun is going to pick up all that debris and dirt. So like I said, prevention better than cure. Keep your gun clean, and stoppages should be something that probably won't happen very often. If it does happen, clear it using the method that you've been shown, and then give your barrel a clean afterwards just to make sure there's no grime or dirt lodged in there, which is going to prevent the same thing from happening again. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Please rate the video if it's been any help to you, and feel free to leave comments below. If you're not aware of it, I have an Airsoft group listed at the bottom of my YouTube page called Players of War Airsoft, and I've also got a brand new forum which is up and running. So if you want to go in the forum, you can sign up and you can use it as a method of leaving your knowledge of Airsoft for other players, and if you want to, you can ask questions really regarding anything you want, and you can use that to exchange information with your fellow Airsofters from all around the world. So thanks again for watching, guys, and look forward to the next video after this.